Hello, everyone. My name is Lee, and I'm a wound ostomy and continence nurse in Denver, Colorado. I work at a smaller 250-bed acute care hospital. And this poster is about a quality improvement project I did comparing two bordered foam dressings. We had our less expensive bordered foam dressing that was on formulary, and then we had the Mepilex Border Flex, which was the bordered foam dressing I wanted to bring on board. How I did this study is I brought patients in who had very simple wounds, so not requiring a filler or any sort of debriding agent. And I would put them, these patients on the formulary dressing. And I collected data on wound dimensions, type of exudate, patient's pain rating, on dressing change and their comfort level, and during dressing wear. And then once I got up to 40 wounds, I switched, and then patients coming in, I switched them to the Mepilex BorderFlex, and I collected the same data. The protocol for collecting this data is I did the initial assessment and dressing application for every patient, and every third day I would come and do it again. If a patient needed their dressing change before that third day, when I would come and reassess, the bedside nurse would change the dressing and fill out a dressing change survey. And then I would collect those surveys and add it to my data. So in the end, I had ended up with 40 wounds and 39 wounds. So for the Mepilex Border Flex, I had for 40 wounds, we came up with 73 dressing changes. For the formulary dressing, we had 331 dressing changes. So that difference of 258 dressing changes saved the hospital $955 just in the cost of dressings, despite the Mepilex BorderFlex being the more expensive dressing. When we factored in the amount of nursing hours required for those dressing changes, we came up with an additional savings of $633.39 just in the cost of labor for nursing care to do those dressing changes. So together, those two saved the hospital $1,588.39 just for those 40 wounds in the cost of the dressing and in the cost of nursing care to do those dressing changes. So with that information, I was able to go back to administration and supply chain and get our hospital to switch back to the Mepilex BorderFlex as our formulary dressing.